everyone, and welcome back. If this is your first time, I hope you'll stay. Espero que te quedes. So I know summer's here, and of course I wouldn't want you to be bored. And so today I'm just going to leave you some exercises that will carry you through the next few weeks in Spanish, so you don't forget everything that you've been learning this year. So all the good stuff that you really appreciate, like the subjunctive, all the other tenses, I'm going to leave some exercises on the board so you can continue doing those. Now, if you have any problems at all, write me an email, okay? Leave down below whatever it is that's on your chest. If you're struggling with something, leave it down below and I will get back to you, I promise. I always do. Sometimes a little bit late, but the point is eventually I will get back to you. Okay, so the first thing, where's my pen? I'm always losing my pen. Okay, so first of all, what are you going to be doing this summer before I start? ¿Qué vas a hacer este verano? Comparte con nosotros, okay? Queremos saber, okay? We want to know what you're going to be doing this summer. So also leave that down below in Spanish. Go on, try. Okay, so you have 4 different exercises, A, B, C, and D. And for each exercise, you have to do something very different. So I'm just going to go over what you have to do. I'm going to start with A, as is logical, which I feel is going to be the easiest thing for you to do. In A, what you're doing is translating these sentences into Spanish. So you have a mixture of different tenses, which is good for you. That way you are working all that you have up here, but perhaps you'll forget if you don't work it, okay? So, I don't normally eat meat, is your first sentence. You're going to put that. Obviously, that's the present tense. I don't normally eat meat. Remember the order? In Spanish, you can play around with the order a little bit more. Number 2, we might go on holiday to Italy next year. The future tense, okay? I hate when it rains. Subjunctive. Try and remember that. I know that's a bit tricky for us, but I have to put it in there. I always have to put it in there because as English speakers, we struggle with the subjunctive a lot. I include myself in that, okay? Next, last year I met a lot of new people. The past tense, you remember? The fui, the comí, de pasé, all of the past simple, okay? And again, the future. I'm going to university too. As well, this one you can play around with the order. Remember, the two doesn't have to go with at the end. In Spanish, they're a little bit more flexible than we are in English. Okay, so that's quite easy. You're just translating these sentences using different tenses into Spanish. Easy peasy, okay? I'm being good today, okay? I'm not making it too difficult. Right. B, for exercise B, lo contrario. So I've given you 5 words here. You're going to put the opposite of these 5 words in Spanish. So you have barato. I'm not going to tell you the English meaning because you should know this, okay? Push yourself. Lento. That was your clue. Cómodo. Aquí me siento muy cómoda. Okay? Cómodo. Útil. Okay? Útil. Mi móvil es muy útil. Tristeza. You might not have seen this one, but cut off the za and you will have triste, and you definitely know what that one means. Hola. So, don't put the adjective, put the noun. So this is a word, tristeza, okay? Right. So we're going to move on. It's the teacher coming in, so you can hear that noise. Okay, right. Next one, exercise C. You have the subjunctive. This is subjunctive exercise, okay? And what you have to do here is unjumble. Unjumble, ordenar la frase para que tenga sentido, okay? So, revise your subjunctive a little bit if you don't remember how it works. And there's another video with clues that I will put up there just to refresh your memory a little bit. Okay, so una persona busca a japonés que hable. No sense at all. It makes absolutely no sense at all. But when you unjumble it and you put it in order, it will make perfect sense. Okay? Vayas hoy no necesario es que. Okay, no sense. Just order it. Order it. Just put it in order. Unjumble the words, okay? Unjumble the sentence. Buenas notas. We know what that is. Mi madre saque, quiere, and que. Is it all making sense? Okay? Number 4, poco. Comamos, es, que, mejor, and hoy. Next, which is the last one, me gusta. Then you have educada. Then you have gente. Then you have que, which is the key in all subjunctive sentences. La and sea. And last but not least, now guys, honestly, if you struggle with this exercise, all you need to do is watch the video I'm going to post at the end, and maybe you want to watch that video and then come back to this exercise, or simply send me a message. That's what I'm here for. Willing to help, okay? And so with this is the imperfect, del indicativo, because you have el imperfecto también del subjuntivo. That's not what we're doing. This is the imperfect, the indicative and imperfect. Okay, so this is easier for us because if you remember, the endings were ia or aba. Okay, ia, ias, ia, iamos, iais, ian, and aba, abas, aba, all of that. Okay, so you just have to look at that ending. I'm not going to start singing a song. Right, so the first one we have is trabajar, and this has been, don't change the word, okay? Just make a sentence with the word just as it is. So obviously trabajaba could be I, or it could be he or she. It's up to you what subject you'd like to use to make your sentence. The same with comía, comía. Remember, ia, aba is our version of used to, when you used to do something. When I was little, I used to visit. When I was 10, I used to love. Me encantaba bailar. I used to love to dance. Okay, so it's this tense. Comía, again, it could be I or it could be he or she. Then number 3, we have bebíamos, which is nosotros, which is we. Okay, vivíais, so vosotros, so it's you, plural. And the last, which is viajaban, which is ellos. So they, and I'm not going to tell you what it means because you should know these verbs. So the first verb is trabajar. Next one is comer. Number 3 is beber. Number 4 is vivir. And number 5 is viajar. I don't think I've been too bad with this. I think I've been quite... these are quite easy, I think, especially for higher level Spanish. Have a go. If you find it stressful, just choose a letter. You could do A, and another day you can come back and do B. Another day you can come back and do C, and then another day you'll come back and do D. Or just pick and choose one sentence from each exercise, and then you will have enough work to keep you busy throughout the holidays, okay? Let me know if this is okay with you or if this is too hard so I can gauge it for next time, okay? So with that, I am going to leave you. Let me know what you really need to practice because I did promise to do a session for A-level students and Since I didn't have enough people participating, I didn't actually do that. So if you're one of those people who are interested in that, do let me know. And with that, I'm going to sign off and say, have a good weekend. Y hasta pronto. Adios, chicos. And remember, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, please do that down below. Okay? Take care.